is what are the qualities, wrestling qualities, that you most admire in each other?
Good question, because I think it is sometimes. I'm like, when I see him sell, like it's very good, like a babyface sympathy. Like he looks like an underdog. That's one thing I sort of like struggle to like work out. Like one thing I struggle with, and I see that, I'm like, oh, so he's doing that and that and that.
And what is that and that and that? What is it you notice?
It's like his timing, like his facial expressions, the way like he moves himself when he's getting beat down in the ring.
Okay.
Mills is probably one of the best strikers I've seen or been in a ring with. Like sometimes when we're doing like the tag combo, especially with like the chest kick, I'll be like, like I know there's a reason I tag with you, it's because you kick really hard. I don't know. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Question over here? Yes.
Which Italian wrestlers would you love to see progress in the future?
Akira. Definitely Akira.
Oh, the greatest.
The greatest TG! TG is my absolute favourite wrestler in the world.
He is quite safe in the end, but he doesn't look safe at all when he...
Oh, no.
He's very stiff when he...
His vertebraker's lovely.
Oh, the vertebraker is terrifying.
It's really nice to take.
Have you taken it?
No.
Yeah. Tuck your chin. Funny story about TG. He when the first time we went over to Rising Sun in Italy was March of this year. We went out. It was me, Mills, Curtis Chapman, and the O.J.M.O. And the O.J.M.O. was booked on the Rising Sun show against TG, otherwise known as the Greatest, which is his actual wrestling name because he's the greatest. And his finisher is the vertebraker, which if you're not sure what that is, it's kind of like, I don't know how best to describe it, like the guy's upside down on your back and you've hooked their arms and then you just sit down and drive their head into the floor. It's terrifying. So we're in the ring.
Pile driver.
Yeah, pile driver variation, but worse. And we're like having a roll out in the ring, just wrestling, practicing some stuff. And TG gets in the ring. He's like, oh, I'm a big fan of British wrestling, the world of sports, but I was just wondering, can I have a wrestle with you? And we're just like, yeah, absolutely, yeah, okay. I'm like, yeah, Curtis, you can go first, you can wrestle the greatest. And tussling around for a bit. Eventually, the greatest takes him down to the floor, puts him in a headlock, and just starts repeatedly punching him in the head. And he's like, yeah, I'm very good at technical wrestling. Just ground and pounded one of our mates. Alright, cool. And later on, because he's wrestling the O.J.M.O, he's like, oh indeed. He's like, yeah, do you mind if I just pick you up for the vertebraker really quickly? Just to see if like I can actually pick you up. Michael, being the nice guy he is like, yeah, sure, go ahead, pick me up. So he picks him up. He's on his back, upside down. Probably the most vulnerable position you can be in. And Michael's like, oh, you've got me up for it now. Just put me down, please. And TG just goes, oh, just an extra side note. This is the day before the show. We went to the venue to set up the ring the day before the show, so everything's fine for the show. The day before the show, he's got him with the vertebraker, and he just turns around and goes, tuck your chin. OJ goes, why? And he just sits down and gives him a shoot vertebraker the day before the show. Foreign country that O.J.M.O has never been to. With no E111, no health guard. And he's just potentially broken his neck. Apparently it was lovely though, so then he took it later and like he died. And that's the greatest, and I'd love to see him wrestle in progress. But on a serious note, I know Mirko's already wrestled for progress. Nick Lenders is very good.
He's going against David...
yes, he's wrestling David Starr, ICW? Yeah. I'd love to see Akira as well. Akira's fantastic. Who else? Yeah. Simone. Matt Disaster's pretty good. I wrestled him for FCW, which TG runs. I just love TG. I could have like a whole interview about the greatest. He's called the greatest because as ICW is run by a guy called Mr. Excellent, and when they were like backyard wrestlers in Italy, TG's like, oh, if they have Mr. Excellent, then I must be the greatest. That's the greatest
And
of all.
his attire is like Hulk Hogan.
Yes, he's like the Italian Hulk Hogan, just a lot smaller. He's my favourite. Stop me talking about TG.
Yes, well,
What was it like yesterday at Wembley, being on the stage with Doug Williams, essentially giving a farewell in the atmosphere?
It was immense. Like that was on top of like sending off Doug Williams. Like that was the first time I'd been on the stage in Wembley to like look out whether there were people inside or not. Like just looking out and being able to take all of that in to get the adulation from the crowd and just be able to look at it was just insane. And just being able to say goodbye to a British legend who like paved the way. He's probably one of the reasons that we were able to wrestle at Wembley yesterday. People like him, Johnny Storm, Jody Fleisch, just people like that. And it was great just to be able to be there for one of his last matches, his last match in the UK. It was just emotional. Like we got to say farewell when he wrestled Marufuji at IPW recently as well. Just to be able to see how like grateful he is as well. Like he doesn't need to stand there and shake everybody's hand who's come out and applauded him, but he still does. Like we all lined up and shook hands with him as he was leaving, which just the respect that he has for people. Like even in the locker room, he's one of the nicest people. Like in Germany, we went over and asked him for feedback, and he was just so helpful. And it was just great to see him off.